So Aaron Kai,
Yes.
how would you define your style?
Without categorizing it, I would define it as being colorful, bold, hopefully inspiring as to as to thought or some, hopefully
Right.
somewhat inspiring to people. I'm from Hawaii. I'm from Hilo, Hawaii, and I grew up surfing a lot. In my notebooks, naturally, I would draw a lot of surfing mixed with like the occasional Spider-Man, because the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie came out around then. Basically from my notebooks, a lot of the waves and cars even, reoccurring themes like little mushrooms here and there. I think that's kind of where I developed my style of the waves, but also like my kind of doodling style that you'll see in this particular mural of building upon things.
We love doing color, we love doing bold, we love doing things that really stand out and contrast. And I think when we met you, we felt captured by your style in that sense. And I know that we did some exercises. All the landscape elements were actually tasks from our landscape architects, like what are quintessential flora of the city. Snuck in some Rios projects throughout, a couple not neutral items, a lot of Easter eggs. And I do know we tasked you here to paint a floor. Is this the first floor you've ever painted?
This is the first floor I've painted, especially to this magnitude. I think if this floor was a mural on the wall, it would probably be in my top 5 biggest murals, wall murals.
In your work, connecting to community or bringing community together, is that a powerful thing for you and why you're doing the work you do?
For all art and all art forms, I think community is a big deal. That's who you're selling your art to, that's who's appreciating your art, that's who you're making your art for, is a community. And I think a lot of artists, young and old, can agree with me that it's all about community. And I think that's why like a tool like social media kind of help a lot of young artists these days really bring their career up, whether it be 30 people watching or 30,000 people watching. I think no matter how big or small that community you're building, it's key to being an artist and being a creative, especially in this day and age.
For you, do you feel like this mural captures something beyond what people know LA to be and something bigger emotionally?
Probably the color palette.
Right.
Warm, it reminds you of Southern California, like a sunset maybe, or just colors that you would see, in the morning or at dusk.
I always go to the whale. The whale's probably the whale and the dolphin. I think that's just because I'm biased more towards the ocean front.
I think we had a great creative process on this one. I think once people are in here, I think to see this filled with people and just movement, I think that's going to be kind of special.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing.